Ahoy pirates! Today in this video we will be upgrading the cutter to level 15 and building my Deadpool ship build. Alright, let's get into it. Here are the materials needed to upgrade the cutter to level 15. You're also going to need 12,000 pieces of 8 and 50,000 pieces of silver. This upgrade will upgrade our hull health, brace strength recovery, and resistances.
Coming over here? Probably wants me to smell some wood he got.
Alright, onto the ship build. For the furniture, we have high velocity kegs. Increases secondary damage and piercing weapons by 15%. Increases maximum range in piercing weapons by 8%. Next we have the beam supports. Increases max health by 7%. Increases armor rating of armor by 7%. Next we have the Ramrod Workshop. Decreases reload time of broadside weapons by 15%. Increases secondary damage dealt by broadside weapons by 10%. Machinist Table. Increases the area of operation of repair buoys by 25%. Increases repair amount of repair buoys by 25%. Ballista Works. Increases secondary damage of ballista by 19%. Gears Workshop. Reduces reload time of ballista by 12%. Reduces charge time of ballista by 10%. For our armor, we have the Black Prince. Greatly reduces damage when hull health is low. Resolute. Reduces damage taken by 40% when hull health is less than 33%. Onto our weapons. For our front, we have the Electo. This crimson-coated ballista fires 3 bolts at once. Should all 3 bolts hit the same marks, they erupt in flames in a devastating force. Triple threat. Fires 3 shots at once, deals an additional 400 fire damage if all 3 shots hit the same target. Burning and piercing damage. For the rolls, I rolled Incendiary, Amplified Piercing, and Siege. Alright, for our broadside weapons, I have the Law Procure 3. For toxic and piercing damage, I rolled Firepower, Lethal for weak point damage, and also for weak points, Deadly Strike. Increases damage to weak points by 44%, even if the shot does not hit a weak point. Alright, next we have the Large Cardaway. This marvel of Dutch engineering that shoots off explosive flares culminating in a delayed explosion. Its shots also deal increased damage to enemy fortifications. Impending Boom. Hits have a 15% chance to inflict a delayed explosion that deals 7,500 in damage in a 65-meter radius after 4 seconds. Its chance increases to 100% when hitting a weak point. Siege, Explosive, and Piercing. For the rolls, I rolled Sparks on this weapon, Raider, and Death Blow. For targets with 25% health or less, hits have a 13.4% chance to instantly destroy them. For the rear, we have the Dardanelles gun, which I think I'm going to switch this one out for a higher roll on one of my other ships, just to get this ship a little bit more powerful. I think I have a 135. I think I have another one that I want on here also. I don't think I'm going to choose this one. I think I'm going to choose a different one. Not that one, not that one. Let's find it here. Yep, I think this is the one. Add explosion damage, add explosion, yep. That's the one I want. Alright, we'll put this one on here. And for the rear, we have the little Grace for repairing friendly ships. Increases range, increases restorative amount, repair amount, and preemptive defense. Hits also grant 50% extra armor on the target for 10 seconds. Effect can be stacked up to 5 times. Also increases the repair amount of repair weapons. Alright, that does it for the build. Let's check out the ship cosmetics. While we're doing that, I'm going to put on some gameplay. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you out on the high seas. Thanks for watching.